win by beating Maryland on Saturday night. So here's how it goes for MSU. They play Penn State tomorrow night in Penn State, and then they close it out with the regular season at home against Ohio State. And they are still alive. I mean, I think we kind of poo-pooed it last week after Maryland got that miracle win at Minnesota. The Terps are 13-5. Michigan State, Illinois, and Wisconsin tied for second at 12-6. I don't have the full schedule in front of me to know who plays who down the stretch.
I know Maryland hosts Michigan next weekend.
Yes, and I know it matters a lot to Izzo and a lot to the players, and I'm not trying to downplay the importance of a Big Ten regular season title, because I know that's how they measure the program, and that's great. More power to them. But as a fan, as a follower, it doesn't really matter that much. I think what Michigan State has done this last week and a half is kind of surfaced once again as a national program. And it's funny, I was out to dinner with my wife on Friday night, and one of the TVs was on ESPN. I think it was ESPN News, which everyone shows on their lines all the time. Like, so the show was going on in one part of it, and the rest were all betting lines. And they had the favorites to win the Stanley Cup, the favorites to win the and then they had the favorites to win the championship. And, you know, all the schools you expect to be up for Baylor, Kansas, etc. And Michigan State was nowhere to be found, and nor should they have been. They had, enough losses this year, just 9 overall. They shouldn't have been up there. But my guess is if I went back to that same restaurant tonight and they put up the same NCAA tournament odds based on what they did in Maryland, I bet you Michigan State would be I really do, because we know how America reacts to Michigan State in March, and they are such a popular Final Four pick every single year by the Millises, the Vitals, and the Obamas. They always end up there in the Final Four. That I bet you they will be a chic pick.
No doubt,
Especially with Derek Stevens will make a pretty large wager on Michigan State.
Probably both of them. There's less Michigan and Michigan State. But
I'll make a similar.
well, we talked last week. Who do you think you trust to go further in the tournament? I said Michigan State based on Izzo. Knew not much about experience. And if you ask the same question now, if you ask it a week ago, whatever it was, I think it was in the head change now. Coming into Michigan State for playing better.
I think most, yeah. Well, everyone thinks it's Michigan State regardless, because there have been so many years, and we even talked about this last Wednesday, where you're like, okay, well, they can't make it deep, and they make it deep, or they're going to make it deep, and then they don't make it deep. Like, which team are we looking at here? And I said the game on Saturday night at Maryland reminded me a little bit of the LSU game last year. If you remember that? For Michigan State, I think they played Bradley in that first game, and that was the famous Izzo yells at every game.
Right.
And then they played Minnesota in the second round, and that was just kind of mowed over Richard Pitino. And then that LSU game, which a lot of people were scared of because LSU had some great athletes, and they had that whole weird coaching thing, right? Because they suspended their coach because of recruiting fears. But they're going to be playing loose. They're going to come out. And Michigan State just took them to the cleans. I mean, and everybody was hitting threes. That was the game last year with Gabe Brown. I think hit like 3 or 4 threes. Henry was on fire, and then they played Duke on Sunday and went to the Final Four. That's what Saturday's night's game looked like to me. They did everything right.
Yeah, especially on the defense.
Yeah.
I mean, they really great job battling and stuffing those guys. And look, that's the way Michigan State advances in the tournament. They play really good defense.
And you gotta get it running. The defense leads to fast breaks, and the fast breaks usually lead to wide open threes.
And look, they still didn't turn the ball over as much as they usually do, but they still had some bizarre turnovers.
Izzo said at halftime, and I agree with this, it's the unforced turnovers.
Yeah.
So, if the other team plays a good defense and steps the passing lane or blocks a shot, that's one thing. But just to basically throw the ball away, it's just bad.
They were Cassius threw it out of bounds.
Yeah. I think Cash is stuck in the end line again.
Exactly.
All right, it is 7:13. Coming up next, we have news.
Yes, and of course we have more news on the coronavirus. And I was going to tell you about this guy. You might remember him from last year. He actually gave up eating food for Lent and only drank beer. Remember him? Well, he's doing it again, except now he's taking things a step further.
All right, this week it's going to feel a little bit like spring. It's going to be in the 50s. The grass is going to be peeking through the snow as all the snow melts away. And that means it's time for you to think about your lawn. And think about Natural Way. 888-GET-GREEN. That's right, 888-GET-GREEN or naturalwaylawn.com. You know the deal by now. You want to treat your lawn early. The first application is the most important one because it's for crabgrass control. Natural Way wants to remind you it is much easier to prevent a problem than to fix one. And for a limited time only, when you purchase a full lawn program, you get free grub control and free surface insect control. Just mention me, Jamie, or mention 97.1 The Ticket. 888-GET-GREEN or naturalwaylawn.com. Their offer for the complete season is fantastic, so schedule them early and take care of it, and they'll take care of it. They'll hook you up with a custom-tailored solution for your home, and each lawn is assigned its own specialist. Natural Way Lawn and Tree Service. Get green, stay green with Natural Way, a Michigan-owned company for 30 years. 888-GET-GREEN or naturalwaylawn.com.
97.1 The Ticket.
From the WWJ 950 AM Traffic Center, this report brought to you by Baby Coffee. In Monroe County, all lanes are still blocked due to an earlier accident. 75 northbound at Newport Road. You'll find quite a bit of a backup. You may want to use Telegraph to get around it. 75 northbound, the exit to 12 Mile Wreck is on the right shoulder. Traffic is already heavy and slow from at least Rochester Road, and that's due to road work, leaving only 2 lanes open from Adams State Mile through early November. Warm up your Monday, head into a locally owned and operated Big Coffee for $1 coffee Mondays. Any size hot brew coffee, just $1. Start your week off the right way with the $1 coffee at participating Southeast Michigan Big Coffee locations. I'm Michelle Brinio with traffic.
And Pistons all play 97.1 The Ticket. I'm former Detroit Red Wing Chris Osgood, and I'm here to tell you about a new fan favorite. It's the bold, stylish Chevy Blazer, an SUV that's always ready for a night out. Stay tuned for a chance to win tickets. Brought to you by 97.1 The Ticket and Chevrolet, official vehicle of the Detroit Red Wings.
With diseases like coronavirus, the flu, and hepatitis A on the rise, it's your job to wash your hands and cover your cough. Remember, wash your hands using soap and warm water before you eat or prepare food, and after using the restroom. When coughing or sneezing, cover your mouth and nose with a tissue or your upper sleeve. Stop the spread of germs to keep yourself and loved ones healthy. A message from the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services. Over a quarter of college grads move back home.
Seriously.
Half of Americans over the age of 65 will remarry.
Seriously.
1 in 5 people will have to provide care for aging parents.
Seriously?
3/4 of us will receive an inheritance.
Seriously.
If you didn't plan for it, you're not planning. From here forward, Edelman Financial Engines. Call 888-PLAN-RIG to get started.
When it comes to keeping Americans safe from coronavirus, this is the sound of a president that we can't rely on. That's what it is, Doc. This is just like flu. People die from the flu. America can do it. Managing a crisis when everything is on the line is what Mike Bloomberg is all about. Mayor after 9/11, Bloomberg stated a shaken city and coordinated rebuilding. He oversaw emergency responses in Hurricane Sandy, the swine flu epidemic, and West Nile virus. To prepare his city, he created a pandemic response plan for disease monitoring, vaccine delivery, and hospital readiness. And at the Bloomberg School of Public Health, he started cutting-edge research to contain epidemics. The bottom line, Mike gets things done. As president, he'll expand Obamacare, create jobs, combat gun violence. But more, when a crisis hits, Mike will make sure America is ready. After the chaos of Trump, that is a change we need. I'm Mike Bloomberg, candidate for president, and I approve this message. Paid for by Mike Bloomberg 2020.
You're in charge of hiring, and Indeed has solutions like online skills tests, which let a candidate show that they're the right hire. Indeed will also give you the sticky frog, which will suddenly leap and stick to the face of the perfect hire. Yeah, okay, there's no sticky frog. But skills tests, that's a for sure.
See why independent research by Silk Road shows Indeed delivers 3 times more hires than any other job site. Visit Indeed.com/promo today and get a free sponsored job upgrade on your first posting. Terms, conditions, and exclusions apply.
Hampton by Hilton takes the thinking out of travel by giving you a great experience with friendly service every time. With perks like free hot breakfast, featuring freshly made waffles and Chobani Greek yogurt smoothies. Knowing you made the right choice about where to stay frees up your brain to think about other things like
Smoothies.
yeah, things like that. Hampton by Hilton, with over 2,500 locations worldwide. Book your stay at
driving into work and maybe you're a little hungry, you can actually go get one for free.
You have the app.
You've got to download the McDonald's app, and then you have to go in before 10:30, of course, and you can get a free Egg McMuffin.
Wait a minute. I thought McDonald's was all-day breakfast.
Well, they're only doing this
Oh,
between
free
6
anyway.
and 10:30 to get a free Egg McMuffin.
You can still get your Egg McMuffin after 10:30, Janie. You just have to pay for it.
Yep.
I do want to say, and I know, Heather, you probably have never actually consumed one.
I actually have. I've had an Egg McMuffin.
The Egg McMuffin is a solid.
It's very,
solid
yes,
breakfast
yes, yes.
I've never had an Egg
Oh, Stony.
because I never ate eggs for the longest period of time.
Really?
Yeah.
You just didn't like them?
Yeah, omelets I'll eat now, but I'll never do scrambled
When it
eggs.
comes to breakfast sandwiches, I don't think you beat the Egg McMuffin.
The Egg McMuffin is very good.
I've gotten the Egg McMuffin without the eggs. Like sausage and,
Not sausage. It's like a thing of Canadian bacon.
yeah,
So you got 2 English muffins and a piece of Canadian bacon.
cheese.
And cheese.
Very thin.
Yeah.
Apparently Wendy's is starting to sell breakfast today. So maybe that's why McDonald's declared it National Egg McMuffin.
March 2nd. There you
Your
go.
move, Burger King.
All right, so in other news, Washington State confirmed on Sunday that a second person has died here in the U.S. from the coronavirus. So now 2 men, one in his 50s and the other in his 70s, who also both had underlying health conditions, have passed away from the virus, and they were both being treated at the same hospital in Kirkland, Washington. And they also say that there's 3 other patients at the hospital with confirmed cases as well. Also on Sunday, that also marked the first confirmed case of the coronavirus in New York. And I just feel like there's always something new popping up.
Yeah, but it's not like it's popping up like
No.
500 or something like that. I was watching the news shows yesterday, and Vice President Pence was touring all the shows because he's the coronavirus czar,
Oh, is he?
and trying to reassure people that they're ready, the government's ready. They have like 15,000 kits going out, and I did hear driving in that the Dow futures are up over 100 points. So maybe they have reassured people a little bit. I find it so amazing. We just ran a commercial, and I think it was for Bloomberg.
Oh, yeah, we've rented a few.
Where it's like we're telling Americans to wash their hands. It's
Yes.
like, are we really at the point now we have to tell people to wash their hands? It's like, don't text while you drive. I mean, these things should be ingrained in us. I learned how to wash my hands when I was 3 years
Yes.
old.
It's when you should learn how to wash your hands.
Right?
Yes,
And if we're
exactly.
sitting here, like if they give out a coronavirus vaccine, they'd be lined up for miles, even though there's no reported cases of it yet in Michigan, right?
Let me ask you a question.
You just simply say to people, wash your hands with warm water.
Before all this, you go to a restaurant, you automatically go to the restroom before you wash your hands.
No, I don't.
Neither do I. So that's why they're trying to tell people to do all these things.
I just wash my hands after I go to the bathroom. It's rather frequent.
I get
Or,
that.
before you cook a meal. That's funny. Like, before I cook at home, I wash my hands. Or after I've cooked and touched whatever I'm touching, I wash my hands.
Well, I usually, when I'm cooking raw chicken, I just wash my hands with my tongue. I just kind of wash my hands. It's like a cat.
America's top doctors are begging people to stop buying masks. Those face masks, don't do it just because you're scared of catching the coronavirus. The masks are actually not effective in preventing the general public from actually catching the virus, and they say a shortage could cause an even bigger medical threat. So this doctor jumped on Twitter to say, seriously, people, stop buying masks. He reiterated everything I just said, and he said if healthcare providers can't get them to care for sick patients, it puts them and our communities at risk. Again, told people, hey, wash your hands. Stay at home if you're sick. See a doctor and get your flu shot.
And on those shows you mentioned, where the Pence was on, Alex Azar, the head of the HHS, Human Services, he said the same thing. I mean, that's
Seriously, people, stop buying masks.
Seriously.
That's why I was so pissed off that Eli Brooks played yesterday wearing a mask. I mean, I just thought that, I thought that was totally insensitive. They should have just sat out, rested that nose, because by wearing a mask, he took that mask away from some healthcare worker who could have used it.
Or somebody was going to play Batman in the play.
Or the Phantom of the Opera.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Okay, so if all of that we just talked about wasn't serious enough, the coronavirus has now halted production on season 33 of The Amazing Race. because of the coronavirus.
Just change the whole way, the whole show, and make it just in the United States.
Sure.
They might have to.
Starting route to 23001 Madison Street.
For the upcoming season, because right now we're in the middle of
In half a mile, turn left onto West 14 Mile Road.
The Amazing Race. I am an Amazing Race fan. I love
I
the
am
show.
too. That's one show that if I could be on a game show, if you want to call it that.
Love is Blind?
Sure. No, I know I don't want to go on Love is Blind, but I would go on The Amazing Race.
And, I'm just trying to picture Phil, like, your next pit stop is at your home.
Yes.
The race is over. What? Crazy.
I know. It is crazy. Maroon 5 is facing some backlash after the band's performance in Chile this past Thursday. Apparently, the band was 30
At
minutes
the light,
late.
turn left onto
And
West
fans were
14 Mile
complaining
Road,
that Adam
then
Levine
turn right
was
onto Inkster
lacking
Road.
energy. They said he was cold, reluctant, and preoccupied, and fans were upset.
Sounds like Stoney.
So I guess the next day after the concert, Adam Levine jumped on social media to actually address the issues and apologize. But his apology basically said that he wasn't at his best because he just cared too much.
I'm so excited and passionate about concert and about being my best and about the band being our best and being our best for you guys. You know, performing I take so seriously, sometimes too seriously. There were some things holding me back sonically last night, and I let them get to me, and it impacted how I was behaving on stage, which was unprofessional, and I apologize.
At
for
the
that.
stop sign,
Sometimes when
turn
there's
right onto
songs
Inkster
take
Road.
place, I zero in and focus as much as I can on singing. I wanted to sound good, number one, and I wanted to look good and feel good, number two. I struggled a lot, and sometimes it's really hard for me to mask the struggle, and so last night wasn't our best, and for that, I'm really sorry.
But we won't be giving you any
Thanks.
No, nothing like that. No.
In 1.9 miles, turn left onto West 12 Mile Road.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
Like, videos, sonically, anyway. I mean, I give him credit for coming out. Right? We all get preoccupied at times with media
We
things.
all don't have our best performance every time we perform. Anything we do.
I mean, it does suck if you go to a show and you know it's not as good as
Yeah,
it should be.
exactly. Yeah.
And I'm reminded of the Dave Chappelle line where he was talking about whether or not the people be getting refunds. He goes, no. Well, he used a Chris word. He goes, I'm like Evil Knievel. I get paid for the attempt. So I'm proud of Levine.
Okay, you guys. So a mother's doorbell camera caught a really, really scary moment when oh my gosh, when her 5-year-old daughter was hit by her school bus. And this was local. This happened in Shelby Township. So it was a Utica school bus. And the mom was watching her children get off the bus from her porch. She was basically outside. She had just given birth, I guess, just a few days before this. So she was at home. She didn't go walk to them. She just watched them. And I guess what they do is all the kids, when they get off the bus driver waits for them to cross in front of the bus so she can make sure that they've all gotten off at the correct stop. But apparently this little girl's backpack got caught on something, whether it was part of the bus, and her 9-year-old brother was there to basically pull her backpack off of whatever it was stuck on, but the bus started to go and hit this little girl, knocked her to the ground. And the video is, you don't see the little girl as much as you see the mom. And it is, the mom is screaming, please stop. And the mom runs out there and she falls because it's icy, and she falls going down the steps, and she's running to her daughter. It's, when you watch it, you get the chills because you just hear this mom screaming. The good news is that this little girl wasn't hurt at all. Paramedics came. They say now her brother is actually more shooken up than the little girl.
How did they get the video? The
There's a
mother?
doorbell camera.
No, I understand that, but obviously, so did she put it on social media or
Oh,
something? Or?
probably. I don't know exactly how it got posted
Yeah,
online.
I mean,
It's I saw on Channel 2.
Yeah.
seems like an odd thing to share with the public.
Yeah.
But then again,
a little bit, I think
everybody shares everything.
They do, right? They share everything. But yeah, pretty scary. Do I have time for my last one? Okay, so this is about the guy from Ohio who gave up food for Lent last year and decided to only drink beer. And last year he lost 44 pounds, so he says he's going to do the same thing again.
He lost 44 pounds during Lent.
Yes, drinking beer. And he's going to do the same thing again this go 51 days. Yeah, it exists.
Well, good for
He
him.
says thinks he's going to be better this time around because
In
last year he was
2.2
so
miles,
scared of dying.
take exit 18 beyond
And
to
this year
Telegraph
he
Road
knows
at
how he's
US
gonna
24
survive.
South.
I think he needs to do like try to. I think we talked about this last year. They make coffee beer. They make oatmeal based beer. They make blueberry based beer.
Yes.
So I think he should try to like keep the 4 food groups well represented as he goes throughout the day.
Maybe he will.
Yeah, steak beer. Yeah. All right, it is 7:31 on 97.1 The Ticket. On our little show, we like to complain about things that really don't need to be complained about. So it's coming up next. We're going to complain about things that really don't need to be complained about. 97.1 The Ticket.
The next time you're in Vegas, head to the D Las Vegas. It's not on the strip. It's here. It's better, the party's bigger, and you feel
In 2 miles, take exit 18 beyond to Telegraph Road at US 24 South.
in Vegas. Health is a journey. We're all just trying to find ways to reduce stress and improve our physical and mental health. But what about financial health? At TCF Bank, they want you to feel good about your money. It's why they offer free checking, savings, and digital banking tools. Because taking care of your finances is taking care of your health. Learn more at tcfbank.com/self-care. TCF Bank, helping you take care of you. No monthly fees for active free checking accounts or e-statements. Member FDIC.
What's in store this week at your local Staples?
Custom print promotions that will help your business bloom.
If you're looking to grow your business, Staples can help by printing custom marketing materials.
Select products printed same day when you order by 2 p.m.
And now at Staples, get 25% off flyers, brochures, postcards, or direct mail services when you spend $50 or more.
Bring your designs to life this spring at Staples, where there's a whole lot more in store.
And store 420, see store or staples.com/March break deals for details.
See you never snooze worthy breakfast. Introducing what's coming up on America's Once you get your hands on Wendy's breakfast favorites, the breakfast baconator, get up and get into it. Find your favorite today.
Stay in the left 3 lanes.
it's priceless. Because in every heartbeat, there's information that can change the way we think about living. Heartline is an act-based research study from Johnson & Johnson in collaboration with Health, where we can share information from your neighbors with advanced study activities.
Use the right lane to take exit 18 beyond to Telegraph Road at US 24 South.
With an advanced matching technology based on 70 years of successful placements. Gradually skilled accounting, finance, IT, legal, marketing, or administrative staffing. We find you productive, engaged employees.
Take the exit. In 6.6 miles, keep left onto Telegraph Road.
Fantastic. But really, the best way to have an amazing shelter pad like Satchmo is to meet her. Visit the shelterpetproject.org today. And don't you
Isaiah Simmons running a, what do you run, a 3.7 40? All right. We sometimes on this radio station, and particularly our show, we're accused of complaining about things that really, what's the point of complaining about? Things that annoy you that shouldn't. Now, there are things that annoy all of us that I think should annoy us, but I got no problem with. Like if somebody parks their car in front of your house, does it really matter? No, but it's still. I think that's fine.
I guess.
You know, if somebody leaves their garbage cans out for like 3 days after garbage day, it's like, it's annoying, okay?
I just want to know why it's like that.
But yesterday something happened to me, and by saying it happened to me, it couldn't have been had less to do with me. It had nothing.
You're making it about you.
I'm not even making it about me. I'm just trying to get into the psyche in one's brain where something bothers you and it has absolutely, positively no reason to bother. Okay?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
You guys following me so far?
Yeah.
Yes.
And actually, you could almost blame me. And in fact, I think I am going to blame myself. So I was at the gym, and I was on the treadmill. Sound effects. And there's a guy next to me on the treadmill. It was a pretty crowded day at the gym. Apparently not a lot of religious folks at Lifetime. Because it was a Sunday around 11:30. And the guy next to me was walking, and he was watching a video on an iPad. So he had his iPad on his treadmill, and he was watching a video.
What was the video? Can you see? Can you eavesdrop?
That's what I was trying to do. Exactly that.
See, he called me and said, your friend Jamie is looking at my iPad. Why?
Yeah. Well, here's why. He was watching a YouTube video.
Yeah.
So he wasn't watching like, Netflix or HBO or anything like that. He was watching a YouTube video. Totally fine. But you know how like if you watch a YouTube video online or on your phone or wherever, you can click in the lower right-hand corner and it's expand.
Yes.
So that way it takes over your entire phone, or your
Right.
entire iPad,
Your
or
screen.
whatever. Yeah, your screen. He didn't do that. So on his iPad was a YouTube with like, he was looking at YouTube. So it was just a small little screen, and everything else had recommended videos. It had little comments
Right.
underneath it. It was all right there. And I wanted to reach over and expand his screen. I was like, dude. So you're right. I didn't know what he was watching because like the video wasn't large enough for me
Now,
to see.
sometimes when you expand the screen, if it's old video, the quality is not as good as if it's small. That could have been it.
A fair point. That's actually a very fair point, Steffi. I give you credit for that. But I was like, I don't know why it was. And I mean, look, it's not like I like fell off the treadmill because I was so frustrated
Right.
at this or something like that. But it got me to thinking about stuff that absolutely positive. Like if a guy's going 55 in the left lane, yeah, that's annoying. That should annoy you.
Right.
But is there stuff in your life that annoys you that shouldn't annoy you? Heather, you've made the comment in the past of the toilet paper roll.
Yeah, I was thinking of that earlier today.
Yeah.
I don't know why that bothers me, but I'll fix it. I like when the toilet paper roll is only a specific way, with the toilet paper going over the roll, not behind it towards the wall. So if I'm in a restroom, I'll do this at anyone's house. If it's put that way, I'll just flip it around.
You'll do that at somebody's house?
Sure.
Wow.
So I don't care that much about that.
That bothers me
It
too.
bothers me. I don't know why. It's
I know
stupid. It just
why.
bothers me.
I have a reason why. Because it comes, if it's somehow the toilet paper roll escapes, it can easily come unraveled. Where if you walk into a bathroom, there's a chance that there's actually like a small pile of toilet paper connected, because down the backside it can like unfurl. But if it was over the top, it
And in my
can't.
head, though, too, it's something about, like, being up against the wall. Even though all the toilet paper eventually will hit the wall, there's something about it being... I don't know what it is, but I don't like it.
Okay.
I just don't.
Look, I have obviously so many things, it's like when the Red Wings play Buffalo twice on the road within a week, to me, that drives me crazy.
It has no impact on your life whatsoever.
It's just I say, how can people, the schedule makers, be that stupid?
Like I could see that bothering the Red Wings.
Yeah.
Because they have to go back and forth to Buffalo
Right.
twice in the span of a
Okay,
week.
okay,
But bothering you, you're
yeah.
right. It has no impact on you
But
whatsoever.
my wife does something that it shouldn't bother me because she likes to do it. She'll do it. She's an occupational therapist, and she has a lot of work that she does at home. Writing up on her computer, her visits and things like that. And she'll sit there at the kitchen table. And sometimes it's at night, and I'll just walk over and I'll just put the light on. Like she does it, like basically in the dark. She doesn't care. She uses the screen from the computer.
Yeah.
It just bugs me that you have. She's sitting at her table. There's a light up there. There's a switch. Look at the freaking light. And then if there's no problem with her, should it bother me? No, but it kind of does.
Does it bother her that you turn the light on?
No, not really.
We need to get Cindy to call in, and she can just carry the rest of the show.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Please call if you're listening.
there's two.
Well, I mean,
You're Cindy's top 10. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Oh yeah.
No, but they probably impact her life. Like I've said to Stoney before, there has been times, because we have a cubicle that the four of us share here at the office, and we each kind of have a corner of the cubicle. There are times where I will look over at Stoney, and his computer has Twitter on it, and meanwhile he's looking down at his phone at Twitter. And does that impact me in any way, shape, or form? It does not.
Maybe he has a burner account.
Oh, that could be it. And I don't know why that bothers me. It has no impact on my life, none whatsoever, but it just annoys me.
I can't stand people waiting for parking spots.
But that impacts you.
No, it really doesn't. I mean, it does occasionally.
It can.
It can get in my way. But seriously, and especially at the gym, you are going to work out. Why are you waiting to get a closer parking spot?
That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, it's just, unless the weather's horrific. If it's downpour, I get that a little bit. But seriously.
Eric in Holly on 97 won the ticket. Eric, good morning. How are you?
Hey, good morning, guys. Congrats, Jamie, on your Wildcats yesterday. I watched that whole game. I can't believe they finally got off the schneid.
You watched the entire Northwestern Nebraska overtime game?
I spent my entire Sunday watching all 4 games that were played. As a Spartans fan, now I have a vested interest in the rest of the conference. But
I don't think those two schools are in the conference.
they might be in the basement, but they are still part of the Big Ten.
Okay.
I suppose they're getting some revenue. Anyways, I
God
wanted
bless
to
you.
share the annoying thing, I guess, that I have a problem with. So I have my in-laws, God love them, got them a nice 55-inch flat screen high-definition TV a couple of years ago, and they still just
In
have
1
standard
mile,
definition
keep left
service.
onto
They do not
Telegraph
pay
Road.
the extra $10 a month for the HD. So when they call and say, hey, why don't you guys come over and watch the game on Saturday, I'm like, great. Sounds awesome.
Wow. You see, it's funny. I saw your call on hold, Eric, and I was about to say almost exactly the same thing, but I didn't want to steal your thunder. My wife sometimes, because we have HD, my wife sometimes will watch like Channel 4 on Channel 4 as opposed to
On
the
Channel
HD
4.
channel.
I do that sometimes.
Why?
Because it doesn't make a difference to me.
Why?
I don't know. But I can't. I say I can't tell the difference.
Why?
How can you not tell the difference?
I mean, I can. If you show me HD and non-HD, I can, but it doesn't really matter.
That's like saying
It
I
bothers
wear
Colin, too.
glasses, but sometimes I just don't wear glasses because really, what's the difference? I mean, I know there's a difference, but really, what's the difference? Eric, do you turn down invitations to go to their house to watch the game?
No, I still go. 'Cause she's a good cook, but yeah, I'm judging Heather a little bit. I'm
Yeah,
not
you
getting
should.
taken down too much
Yeah,
in my book, but
doesn't happen
I know
all the
other people. I know other people that do this as well, and it just boggles my mind with the technology and how good the picture is on HD. That you would have a TV that broadcasts that way, but not have the service to support it. I don't know.
I
That's
don't,
just me.
I don't get it at all. But if you didn't have the actual service, then your in-laws don't have a choice.
Right.
When like Heather
Right.
actually has the actual
Yes.
service
Use the
and
left
still
3
just
lanes
goes
to
to,
take left
I mean,
onto Telegraph Road.
like, is it that much harder to turn your channel? Like, for example, on my cable, channel 4 is 4. Channel 4 HD is 203.
No,
Is it that much harder to
Not
press
at
those
all.
2 extra
No,
numbers?
it rarely happens because, in all honesty, I can't remember the last time I've actually watched broadcast TV. Like, I just watch, I stream
7
things.
miles,
You know,
keep
it
left
has
onto
happened.
Dale
On mine, like, let's say I go to like MLB Network, it's 258 is the regular, and that's the HD. Sometimes I'll forget and I'll go to the regular one, and it transfers automatically.
Oh, on Comcast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty cool, actually. See, Heather, what you
Yeah.
do in your own personal time should not annoy me, and yet it still
And yet
annoys
it
me.
still does.
Yes, 7:45. Jamie and Stoney, 97 won the ticket.
97 won the ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ 950 AM Traffic Center, this report brought to you by Flame Heating and Cooling. In Monroe County, an accident has been cleared 75 northbound just after Newport Road. All lanes have been reopened, but backups continue past 275. 75 northbound, the exit to 12 Mile. A wreck is on the right shoulder, and keep in mind traffic is still heavy and slow right around Rochester Road, and that's mostly due to road work, which leaves only 2 lanes open from Adams to 8 Mile through early November. A new accident has popped up on the right shoulder, 696 westbound at Hoover. I'm Michelle Penny with traffic.
Your teams, your life, your sports station.
If your furnace sounds like a screeching pterodactyl, or keys tumbling in a dryer, don't hesitate. Call the experts at Flame Heating and Cooling. Go online now to flamefurnace.com or call 888-234-2340.
This Radio.com Sports Minute is brought to you by Hall Financial. Go to davidhallmortgage.com.
This is Boomer Esiason with the Radio.com Sports Minute, and it's time to lower the boom on, once again, Knicks owner Jim Dolan. Over the years, perhaps only NCAA President Mark Emmert has drawn the boom on himself more than the embattled Madison Square Garden inheritor. And what is New York's most hated owner's latest transgression? It sounds almost too ludicrous to explain. But on March 21st, the Knicks are planning a special 50th anniversary tribute to the legendary 1969-1970 championship team. However, Dolan has decreed that the voice of those Knicks, Marv Albert, won't be invited. Why? Because decades later, when the Knicks fell on hard times under Dolan's mismanagement, Marv actually told the truth on the air about the ineptitude he was witnessing with his own eyes. Now, can anyone possibly be that petty to keep a beloved radio play-by-player from a golden anniversary celebration? And as Marv would say, yes! Boomer Esiason. Do you get into bed and find your mind still going? If so, try ZzzQuil Pure Z's liquid melatonin. It's made with an optimal level of melatonin for no next day grogginess. Pure Z's liquid melatonin, because sleep is a beautiful thing, at stores now.
Napa know-how. Right now, only at Napa, AAA members get a 20% discount, so you can avoid getting stranded on the side of the road by picking up some quality parts like batteries, brake pads, and more. Meaning you can prevent the problem before it ever becomes a problem. Bravo! That's 20% off for AAA members. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how. Napa know-how. At participating Napa Auto Parts stores, exclusions apply. May not be combined with other offers. Offer ends 3/31/20.
Ooh, those nachos were rough on my stomach. When you have indigestion, try Pepto-Bismol liquid caps for fast relief and ultra coating. Pepto-Bismol liquid caps. Use as directed.
Deadline! Oh boy. 5-Hour Energy helps you get through your crazy on-the-go life. And now it comes in 2 great tropical flavors, strawberry banana and tropical burst. They're delicious and can transport you to a tropical paradise. Try them both, then vote for your favorite at 5HEWin.com. You could be on the go to someplace you actually want to go. Friends 7/31/20 terms apply. See 5HEWin.com for details.
Your Xfinity home security system can't walk the dog, but it can tell you what he does when you're not around. With live video monitoring, you can access from anywhere. It won't stop you from hitting your shins on things in the dark, but it can switch on the lights for you. And it can't stop your kids from sneaking out. But it can let you choose what real-time security alerts you receive, so you're always in control. It can't make you a better cook either, but with professionally monitored smoke detectors, Xfinity gets alerted if things get out of hand. Plus, know you've got 24/7 professional monitoring from the pros at Xfinity backing you up. Basically, you handle the home, we'll handle the security. No matter what you're doing around the house, Xfinity Home can help with a new way to customize your home security. And it was named the best professionally installed home security system by CNET. Call 1-800-XFINITY or go to xfinity.com/homesecurity. Demo at your local Xfinity store. Now with no long-term service contract required. Xfinity Home. Simple, easy, awesome. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas.
North Bloomfield Properties is the area's most recommended full-service property management team. They're experts in advertising, cleaning, maintaining, and repairing your rental property. Enjoy your weekends again. Visit NorthBloomfield.com.
Bloomfield Properties, experts you can trust.
Tonight, starting at 6, 97.1 The Ticket Street Team and Ticket Chicks head to Little Caesars Arena before the Red Wings host the Colorado Avalanche. Call 313-471-7575 or go to DetroitRedWings.com for your tickets to any Red Wings home game. If you can't say it loud and proud, at least say it loud. 97.1 The Ticket.
Stuff that annoys you that shouldn't annoy you. Got a lot of good ones on the ticket text at 97136. My girlfriend does this on her phone because she keeps the screen rotation locked. And it drives me absolutely freaking nuts. If she shows me a video on her phone, I will rotate the phone first and click full screen. It's like people who shoot video straight up and down.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like when you can shoot it horizontally and you actually get an actual video instead of shooting it straight up and down. There are some people, that doesn't drive me as nuts as it drives some people. They can't stand it when people do that. Ryan in Farmington Hills. I get unnecessarily infuriated with people who don't properly affix their license plate tab sticker in the upper right-hand corner of the plate.
You know what?
There's directions on the paper.
Yes. Why do people do? They're like all over, right in the center. Every corner has a sticker.
Because they don't want to take the old ones off for some strange reason.
Take them off. Just put the sticker right over the old one.
Yeah, you can. I try to take them off every year, but if you can't,
But if you can't, you can do it almost perfectly over the old one.
Oh yeah, and if you get a little bit off, it's no
That's
big
so
deal.
true. That is so true.
Yeah.
Speaking of license plates, I had to get a new one in the last couple months ago.
So did I.
Why do they deteriorate?
I don't know. Prisoners don't make them like they used to.
Right.
Didn't they used to make them in jails? That was the big thing.
Mm-hmm.
They still do
Using
that.
recycled crap to make them.
I don't know, but yeah, the number, you can't even read some of the numbers. They kind of fall off, etc.
And I had to get a new number on the plate too. It wasn't even the same.
Oh, I know. Like if you ask me right now what my license plate numbers are, I have no idea.
Me neither.
And I used to be able to tell you like that what my license plate was. This is directed at Heather. What annoys me, people who come to my house and rearrange stuff. They don't get invited over again. That's what bothers me. My house, not yours.
The paper?
But see, here's the thing, to the ticket texter, the unnamed texter. That actually does affect you. See, we're talking about stuff that has no impact on you. If somebody came to my house and rearranged stuff, I'd be like,
Yeah.
what the hell?
What are you doing? How about this? I mean, I know you don't like this either. It's when you watch TV, CNN or whoever, they have breaking news that lasts on the screen. Breaking news for like over an hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours.
That
4
drives
hours.
me nuts.
It drives me. Why should I care? Why does it bother me that much? I have no idea, but it does.
I remember the one that bothered me the most, it was election day one year, and it said, and it was like, 6 p.m. or 6. It said, breaking news, first polls close in 60 minutes. And I was like, that's not breaking news. That's been on the schedule for forever. Yes. The poll times were scheduled years ago.
Yeah.
That is not breaking news. Yes. And then sometimes when I'm, like, for example, I turned the news on last night, and it had a breaking news thing, and I was like, is that actually happening now, or is that like a replay of something from earlier? I just couldn't tell. I'm with Heather on the toilet paper thing. My wife puts in the toilet paper behind the roll, and it kills me. That's from Dan and Macomb. People who speak with a slow cadence. I try to be polite, but when you tell me a story that takes twice as long as it should, I have a hard time pretending I'm not annoyed. But again, that does affect you.
Right, it's taking up all of your time. Just get to the point.
One of my best friends has this thing he does where if I say something or we're having a conversation, he'll pause about 1 to 1.5 seconds before he responds to what I say, which is probably him just collecting his thoughts or whatever. But it's very off-putting because you feel like you're being judged.
Right.
Like, did I say something? Did I offend you? When people say potatoes and not potatoes, I verbally correct.
Who says that?
You say that?
No.
Jeff and Petoskey, my annoyance use of the word amazing. You hear it 30 times a day. Some ads use it 3 times in one commercial. When every damn thing is amazing. Is it really? Isn't that a big thing in The Bachelor? Isn't everything amazing in The Bachelor?
I mean, everything in The Bachelor is amazing.
That's true. So it's properly used.
probably.
I would also put the word great.
Great, yeah.
Awesome.
How about this one? This is fantastic.
Turn left onto Yale Street.
Things that annoy me that shouldn't. The font of the numbers of the Chicago Bears jersey, especially when the first digit is a 1. Because
I can see it. Yeah.
It's like a ruler. They don't have any. There's no, whatever. It's a little.
the way, I did see a story that the NFL is thinking about allowing zeros.
No, you're thinking of college.
Oh, college football.
Yeah, college football. Yeah, they're passing a bunch of rules, and they say that teams can only have 2 players with the same number, which Michigan does all the time.
Right, I know.
And
Michigan
then,
had 3 with number 2 would throw me
that's what
insane.
they're saying. They're saying from now on there can only be 2 with the same number, and that yes, they might bring the 0 into play. The teams could actually be 0. John, this is also a great one. It makes me insanely annoyed when someone backs into a parking spot.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, but it annoys me too.
I know. It's
Really?
like
A lot of people do in this parking lot.
It makes me feel like these people think they're better than us because they can back in.
Really?
The backer inners, I brought this up on the show before. The backer inners claim that it's actually safer
It's easier.
because it's easy. It's better to back in to a spot than back into other theoretically oncoming traffic, etc. So that's the argument in favor.
And if you're in a parking garage, it's easier to get out. I understand.
Yeah.
Well, in general, it's easier to get out. I mean,
Turn left
out
onto
here,
Yale Street.
we're elevated, so I park on the outside and it's going down. It is very hard for me to see backing out because of everybody's got a big car.
You should back in, dude.
No, I'm still not, because I don't want to be that idiot.
I'll tell you what annoys me is I see it's about a 5-year-old trend of people who put their windshield wipers up on snow days.
Yeah.
I don't know why, it just annoys me.
To me, that's a pompous thing.
It's not a pompous thing.
I think it is very pompous.
No, I mean, I understand why they do it. It makes sense logically, but I just am like, we got by for, 100 years with automobiles without doing that. Like, why is this now all of a sudden a thing?
Like, millennial to me. I mean, I don't think they're, like, if you do that, you vote for Bernie Sanders. That's kind of like
Okay. I don't totally see that, but all right. Rodney on a cell phone. You're on 97 won the ticket. Hey, Rodney.
Hey, good morning, guys. How are you guys doing this morning?
Good. How are you?
Oh, I'm happy, man. Well, I was just calling, the thing that really annoys me is that people who park on the in front of their houses park the wrong way. It's like, that drives me crazy. So they're parking with the wrong side of the street in front of their house. Parking the opposite direction.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean, and that annoys me too.
Crazy.
In half a mile,
Yeah. No, I
turn
know
right
exactly
onto
what you
Gridley Park
mean. My in-laws grew up in Scranton, Pennsylvania. I'm not sure if you've ever been to Scranton, Pennsylvania, home of Dunder Mifflin, of course. And they park every which way on the streets. There's something about that particular town where the bylaws are such that you can park any which way. And driving down the streets there, it's like, yeah, I know exactly what Rodney's talking about. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense.
I have one. How come there's not exits for every single road on an interstate?
Sure, there's, I don't know, infrastructure stuff.
I don't know why they just didn't do that when they were building.
For every single road?
Yeah.
You're talking about the major road,
Yeah.
right? So like for example, on I-75, you can't get off at Maple. You can get off at 14 and 16, but you can't get off at Maple.
Exactly.
Okay.
And even down where I live, I can't get off at the road I live on. And it adds like 3 minutes on my commute.
The spelling of David Pasternak's name.
Pastrnak.
That bothers me too.
He needs a vowel.
That
At the
bothers
stop
me too.
sign, turn right onto Gridley
Annoying. My
Park
wife
Street.
refuses to
Then
close
turn left
any
onto
interior
Madison Street.
doors. Bathroom, laundry, bedroom, etc. I don't want to watch you crap, and I don't want to listen to the dryer. Okay. But that actually affects you.
What about shades or blinds closed
At
during
the
the day?
stop sign,
It
turn
drives
left
the
onto
crap out
Madison
of me.
Street.
And Kelly was one of those. And I'm like, when we
so
first started
dark.
dating, and I'm like, it's like sunny out. And I'm like,
And I
"We're gonna
wouldn't
open
know
the
it."
blinds.
All right, it is coming up on 8 o'clock on 97.1. The ticket, 248-539-9797. The ticket text, 97136. Stoney with a brand new weekend experience that he'll share with us next on 97.1 The Ticket.
WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. A radio.com sports station from the Planet Fitness Studio. Sports headlines all day, every day. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
We're sponsored by Flame Heating, Cooling. Pistons falling on the road at Sacramento 106-100. This after Derrick Rose left the game with an ankle injury in the first half. He had 9 points at a time. Pistons were leading by as many as 20.